Welcome back to the B&A Show, your weekly dose of being chill. Put on a cup of tea, get yourself a cup of coffee, start doing your makeup, start doing some cooking, just listen to us banter about random stuff. Hey Billy, welcome.
Hello, my friend.
No,
I'm feeling
don't
very
do that,
chill.
please.
No, I'm going to.
I know I say it's going to be a chill episode, but please don't.
You have asked me to be very, very chill today, and not my usual self. So I'm embodying chillness and chill vibes, Andre. That is what I'm doing here.
We'll see. How long it's going to take you until your first
How long it's
swear.
going to take me to ruin your fun.
Okay. So I thought it's been a very angry year so far.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one.
So I believe in the fact that maybe we should, calm ourselves.
Everyone's always telling us to be relaxed and chill.
Let's just have a nice chill one talking about the actual good things that happened last year.
Oh, really? You got a list of very good things that happened?
Well, nobody is surprised I have a list. So
yeah, but of good things. I didn't realize there was enough to fill a list.
I'm pretty sure people will freak out to listen to this. But I think we should just go into it.
Yeah, break into it, man.
This is another one of my beautiful, beautiful lists.
A beautiful list that will make you feel chill and happy about the world.
Did you know last year, on January 26th, Stephen Fry won $250K for his charity, The Mind, by playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, really?
Which is, funny enough, hosted by Jeremy Clarkson now, which I don't understand. How did they decide to do it? Why?
I
Jeremy
think they
Clarkson?
said we're like two of the most famous men in British television.
No,
Let's get this together.
Do You Want to Be a Millionaire? Now it's permanently hosted by Jeremy.
Permanently hosted? I thought that was like a joke that they did once.
Well, it's a joke that just
keeps on telling itself. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but huzzah! He won $250K for his charity, which is absolutely amazing.
To be fair, to be clear, Mind is not his charity. It's just that he contributes to it. I mean, Stephen Fry has suffered with bipolar disorder for a long, long time. Back when it was called, manic depressive. That's what I think he still calls it as. He's done a bunch of documentaries on it that are really, really worth watching, because when you see him on TV, like, obviously he's acting. He's an actor. That's what he's good at. Yeah. He's quite a good actor, so he's been, he's very good at pretending to be happy when he's not. But there are times when he will just shut down completely, and you get to see those in the documentary. It's actually a very, very interesting documentary.
Yeah. So, how did he win 250?
I'm guessing that he was asked questions by Jeremy Clarkson.
Why are you being sarcastic? I mean, so he actually won with the help of Jeremy Clarkson. On his last question that he actually answered, Jeremy Clarkson brought out this new thing to the show, is ask the host, because you have the lifelines.
Yeah.
When he came in, he brought this sort of
ask me
what I think the answer is. I'm not sure if this is based on the fact that he doesn't know which was the answer until somebody locks in the answer, because otherwise, it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, if you can just see the answer, then that's just like a free go, man.
Exactly. So it would
it's like only like, okay, this is a question about obscure like car history. Maybe Jeremy Clarkson will know it, but
otherwise, But the idea is, on his last question, he asked him, and his answer was correct, so he won 250.
Nice.
And then he was supposed to answer the question for 500,000, which was something about European cities, or something. In any case, he called a friend, which was Richard Osman, which is the novelist.
The guy from Pointless.
Yeah. So the novelist, and then he's like, you know what? 250, it's good enough. I'm not completely sure if that's the correct answer, so he didn't answer the last question. And he's like, I'll take my 250 for the charity rather than
lose it all,
which was very smart.
That is clever. If you call a friend and your friend's like, I don't know, then
I think he might have gave him an answer. I didn't want to look too much into it because I don't like the show anymore. It's a great show, but the idea of the way they drag it, right? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Sure. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It really annoys me. I'm like, can we just get on with it? I get it. You need to fill in an hour, but come on, my man. Just leave me be.
It's still funny that it's hosted by Jeremy Clarkson, though.
It's still fucking funny. There it is. The first one.
That's the first swear word, and it wasn't by me, Andre.
I know.
I want that pointed out and kept on the record. Because I could say lots of horrible things about Stephen Fry as well as good things, but I'm not going to because this is a chill episode.
That's fine.
Apparently.
I will have to take that one out.
Making more work for yourself, man.
Next one. Denmark is giving its citizens strong protections against deepfakes.
Really?
Yes, as in it gives its people a copyright on their image.
Interesting.
Which will automatically protect them. So in case somebody does create a deepfake of you, you can sue them.
Interesting.
Which is a great thing to do, and I think should be implemented worldwide.
I think so too. I mean, what I'm wondering though, this is going to sound like a bit sort of sci-fi futuristic maybe. Do you think there's going to arrive like an OnlyFans sort of equivalent where it's not just like you posting naked pictures of yourself, but deep faking yourself? Like people and then selling it for money? Do you think people are going to start doing
actually putting
that?
yourself in situations?
Yeah, deep faking yourself into like doing stuff that you're not actually doing. Like it sounds like a so much more easier way to produce content. If you're an OnlyFans person.
Well, isn't AI doing that at the moment, and people actually making money off of that? Even though YouTube did say, well, I think they already implemented the fact that if it's an AI-generated sort of content, it's automatically demonetized.
Yes.
But also at the same time, YouTube encourages you to use their AI tool.
Yeah, it's funny.
It kind of contradicts itself.
Of course it does. It's YouTube.
I don't know how often you go and you play around with the YouTube Studio.
Not very often, to be honest.
So there's a category when you select your videos to check your videos out.
Yeah.
There's a category, suggest me something. And I clicked on it once because I was like...
What does the AI suggest to us to cover as a topic?
They were not good top. Like, I'm like...
This was like a history of Norwegian yarn production.
It was more of this does not work in a sort of podcast sort of thing.
Oh,
because I think it just takes the names of the videos you already created and the way you write them. It doesn't look like it's a podcast. It looks like there's just videos about stuff.
Yeah. It's
which they're not.
It's funny because like the way I write like titles and descriptions and stuff is usually completely fucking out there. It's like
there it is.
The YouTube censors won't even notice that one. But the way I write like titles and YouTube descriptions and stuff is usually kind of chaotic and just sort of like whatever fits and looks good on the thumbnail, basically.
Yeah.
So you just drawing from that information, you couldn't really create anything that was kind of close to what we're doing.
I don't know. I think it takes the thumbnail. Did you notice there's a thing that it suggested thumbnail for me?
Oh no, I did not see that.
There's an option in there.
Oh god.
AI generate your thumbnail.
Oh, no.
But have you not noticed every single thumbnail nowadays on YouTube? They all
look the same. They all look kind of AI'd a bit. You know,
yeah.
not even all of it, but like a little
even
bit.
if it's not made with AI, the idea is I think they're made because that's what YouTube wants to recommend.
Andre, I just realized. We're supposed to be chill.
We are very chill.
We're being very chill, but we're also complaining about AI.
Well, we're not complaining. We're just having a conversation about the things that are going on.
You said you wanted this to be a non-angry one, man.
Was no anger in my voice?
There's no anger in either of our voices today. That's fine.
Another great story from last year. Huntington's disease has been treated successfully for the first time in history.
Holy... Okay.
Affecting around 75,000 people in the UK, US, and Europe. So the disease of Huntington's, if you don't know what it is, it's a protein in your brain that makes your mind degenerate much quicker than it should be. So you're basically just getting older, your mind getting older, but your body is like still sort of...
It's been a while since I've actually met quite a few people with Huntington's. The real bastard about Huntington's, that's not a swear. It's not a swear that YouTube counts. It's a physical description. Anyway, the real bastard about Huntington's is that it doesn't, like, you can have it genetically for ages, but it doesn't really show up until you're 40.
Yeah.
And it's usually guys for some reason, but it shows up when you're 40 and it just completely
I think the fact
of
alcohol and other vices does not help you.
There's stuff that affects it, but it is a very like strictly genetic thing, and it just comes along when you're 40 and just completely destroys you, and it sucks.
So do you know who actually discovered the cure. Well, it's
the treatment is really good because there wasn't anything for ages.
So the University College of London.
Actually, good old UCL.
Finally, we did something because we haven't done anything good in a while, so it feels great.
A good scientific discovery is always good news, and I can't even think of a way to be like jokingly negative about this. That's awesome.
The name of when I said Huntington's disease has been treated successfully, that doesn't mean that it's cured. Just means it slows the process down by 75%.
75% is still a lot of time, man.
It's a lot of time that people wouldn't have.
Yeah,
so it's just a significant improvement in the right, we are going in the right direction with it. So it's.
I'll big up UCL for doing that. Credit to that team, whoever they were. You utter mad lads. Just keep curing things. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for doing good things.
Seriously, for every person I've ever met with Huntington's, I'm just like, yes. You know, good for them.
Oh, I have another great one. I mean, I think this one you're going to enjoy more than anyone else.
Yeah?
You need to move to Ireland. The Irish government has announced its scheme of to ensure basic income for artists.
Ooh.
This will provide to 2,000 artists €325 a week for the next 3 years.
That's pretty damn good. I mean, only 2,000. That's less than I'd like, but it's not really universal.
I mean, it's a beginning. So it's sort of a charity in a way, and also the government helps out with these payments and all that. So it's called Basic Income for Arts, BIA.
Yeah.
And it actually started around 2022, and it only goes in effect this year.
Wow, really?
2026. It's the official first year of it starting, and it just gives financial support to artists, and this is musicians, novelists, and all that, which is actually phenomenal because nobody, if you're an artist, the saying you're a starving artist.
Yeah.
There's a reason you're a starving artist.
Yeah, you're starving because you can't sell your work for
exactly,
whatever.
Which is.
No, this is awesome. I always say that the reason, because everyone remembers the 60s as the sort of peak of when music really matters and people really cared about.
But not all artists made money in the 60s.
Not all artists make money. The record industry was, shall we say, full of parasites. It still is, but there's just one big parasite, and it's called Spotify. But but there's also.
But Spotify didn't start as a parasite. Spotify was great in the beginning.
It was always going to become what it did. That's the thing with Spotify. Same with YouTube. You can't really make money doing music on YouTube. The same way you can't just make money doing music on Spotify.
Well, I think no artist makes the same money as they used to, even though pirating was such a big thing. Right?
I know, right?
Which is it's hilarious because they're making less money now than when we were able to. Well, when people were able to pirate.
Yeah. When certain people who aren't us would pirate things.
Exactly. So,
but no, the reason that art and music was such a big deal in the 60s was because everyone had just a higher sort of lower threshold of living, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There was a much more stable sort of welfare state thing across most of Europe and America even, so there was a lot more freedom for artists to survive on just making music and doing their art and allow focus on that full time, and this will go a long way to helping that. I hope.
At least for the next 3 years. If it doesn't stick around, nobody knows.
We'll see if
I think they're using
Irish artists tend to be controversial quite a lot. Kneecap, people like that. Kneecap got into a lot of trouble with the UK government and things. They kind of got, basically they didn't like Israel and they made songs about it, and the British government tried to sort of basically brand them as a terrorist group and shit.
Oh, I mean,
it was dumb.
We're not going down there. Yeah, today's show, we're not talking about that.
Hey, if Ireland wants to fund artistry, good for them.
Yeah, which is I appreciate that. I mean, it's probably just a start, but it's still a lot of money. It's
a good precedent. It's a good precedent.
I think it's over 80 million altogether that you're gonna end up spending on this. So it's.
Considering the budget of a country, that's nothing. They can do plenty with that.
So the whole scheme itself, is praised by every single nation out there with a 97% public approval rating on it.
I guarantee if you tried to do that in England, you would not get a 97% public approval rating.
Hey man, I mean,
you get people with wife beaters and sunburnt faces with England flags wrapped around them going, "Oh, I think this is bullshit, isn't it? You shouldn't
there
have."
You go.
Shut up.
Just
It's an imitation. Oh, we could just give it some scrounge, isn't it? You wouldn't get that in England. You just get people complaining.
Yeah, which is true. I mean, I think that there's a lot of economies that would complain about this, but it's a step forwards. Let's hope Germany takes it in. I don't know why I say Germany, but I just
because if Germany does it, the EU will as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a power, and then France. Well, France, they're all starving artists, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, France, the Netherlands, like, you know, most of the Western European countries could really benefit from this. I'm not sure what, like, I imagine like Eastern Europe probably has like a massive underground artist community as well.
Well, no, in Romania, in my hometown, they've been nominated as the culture capital of Europe. So they do this every year. They choose a different city inside of Europe. And then it's just a whole year of just festivals, and a whole bunch of artists, a whole bunch of theater, just everything's going on. It's absolutely insane. It's great. So we had it in 2007. I think I was 17. Yeah, I was a volunteer for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was free booze. And there was a party every night. So, because, yeah, you were going around moving chairs, you know, making sure people, you know, got their supplies. Or
wearing
whatever.
a high vis.
Yeah, well, pretty much. Well, we had a nice t-shirt that says... supporter of the arts kind of thing on it.
That's kind of cool.
Great. It was great. I don't know where that t-shirt is.
Oh,
I think I lost it at a party. So, but it was a fun, good time, and yeah, free labor out of me. Got a lot of free labor.
We should go if it goes back to Romania. We should go. That should be a laugh.
I don't think they do repeats, so they choose different things. I should have looked up. I didn't think we're gonna talk about that, but I should have looked up which is. This year's, because they change every year.
If you know where it is this year, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments for us. So that'll save us from Googling it. Thank you. Be our chat GPT.
Another cool story. I don't know why I found it cool, but I just think... So the secondhand market for clothing is booming at the moment. It's grown by 2.7 times the rate from previous years. So people are buying more used clothes than they are buying new clothes.
Good.
which I really found like this is a good thing, because maybe we should stop just chucking random clothes in
so maybe we should just stop buying cheap stuff made in like, you know, China or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I think, but that's a direct influence of, you know, the poverty that you find at the moment in the world, because nobody's willing. Like my dad had the saying, we're too poor to buy cheap things.
Yeah.
And I do try to do that, but...
The Terry Pratchett Boots theory of economics. Yeah,
exactly. It's like, you know, like my Dr. Martens still holding up after 4 years, you know.
Yeah, Doc Martens are legendary for that, you know.
Yeah,
there's tons of clothes.
They're not comfortable anymore, but they're still holding together for some reason.
Well, you just got to change the insoles, man. That's the only thing that's missing.
I tried.
Oh, did it go?
Still not comfortable.
Oh, right. You need to stick it down with nail glue.
They don't make Dr. Martens the same way they used to.
Oh.
So the original company that was making the Dr. Martens actually split into two. I can't remember the name of the one, but there's the Dr. Martens that everybody buys. It's not made in the UK. And then there's another company which split off from that. They still doing Dr. Martens the same way, but they sell them on the different branding.
Oh, so the OG Doc Martens people.
They're a different brand.
What's the name of that brand?
That's the thing, I can't remember. I keep on trying to look them up. But...
Consumer advice with Andre.
Oh no, dude, this is not consumer. I'm the worst kind of person to buy, you know? So in 2024, the second-hand market grew about 15%. And then globally about 9%, and now people are spending about 3.67 billion.
Whoa, that's quite a lot. That's a growth industry.
I'm just saying, it just...
If we were monetized, this was where we would like ironically cut to like an ad from Vinted. Because that's all the ads I get on YouTube these days. It's like, sell your secondhand clothes. It's like, dude, you do not want my secondhand clothes. I wear stuff until it has literal holes in it.
You know, like, I never understand this in people that own multiple pairs of shoes.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I have one pair of boots and I wear them everywhere.
Don't misunderstand. I have more than one pair of shoes. Well, I kind of wear them. Like, I have my work shoes.
Yeah.
Until I can touch the ground with my bare feet, I wear them. Because they're work shoes and I don't want to spend money. Even though I spend about £80 every 6 months on a pair of work shoes. Because I need good support because I'm standing for so many hours.
To be fair, like Skechers and things like that with the really good soles.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I spend £80 on it. I'm good for 6 months. And then I have my day-to-day shoes, which I'm currently on a pair of Nikes that I've been wearing for the past 4 years. They don't want to give in. I'm going to still wear them. I'm not going to buy a new pair of Nikes or any sort of shoe because those are so good. Like,
yeah,
I almost got one out there.
nearly. I'm very much more purist than that. I used to exclusively wore for about like 5-6 years the same pair of army boots I nicked from the school cadet resources. British regular army boots, standard issue. I just replaced the insoles every 3 months, and like they basically lasted me from when I was 17. No, I was younger than that. I was like 15. From when I was like 15 to when I was like 20. Like they just lasted me forever.
Yeah,
and like
that's just 5 years. It's not forever, Billy.
Well,
you misunderstand the concept.
20 something. I forget when I got rid of those, but they were really, really good boots. The only problem was they were really heavy. But it's actually kind of good if you walk around a lot and you're wearing heavy boots, because it, like, you know, it's not just increasing your, you know, steps. It's kind of like having weights on your ankles, you know, so you get thin quick. You know?
Okay.
That's how I managed to stay so skinny all those years, despite the fact that I was eating and drinking like a horse.
Well, moving to another nice story. In June of last year, EU lawmakers banned airlines from charging for bags which are like carry-ons. Which
it would be really nice if we could get the benefits of that, Andre. Wouldn't it be great?
You do get the benefits of that.
What?
Because if you go on an airplane flight, like a cheap flight,
yeah,
your backpack is free because of that.
But no, because we're not in the EU, dude.
But you still get the benefit of it. Because Ryanair, for example,
it's in Ireland, yeah.
And Wizz Air is in Malta.
That's true. And like, yeah, that's a good point. I forget that we don't actually own any like air industry, so
well, you have British Air, right?
British Airways, I think, is owned in India. I might be wrong on that. I can't remember if British Airways is still owned by British companies, because I don't think it is. Most of our shit isn't.
There you go.
Come on. We should have a little counter in the corner.
What's the minute? Okay, we can start swearing now.
Oh, really? Awesome. Fuck.
That was hard, wasn't it?
It was fucking bullshit, man. I hate not swearing. It's so irritating having to restrain myself.
But you can still be chill. Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down, Billy.
It's okay. I'll be calm. Fuck this. Next list.
Well, we're on the same list.
Next one on the... You want
cool. It doesn't affect us, but which we should start considering doing this. There's been a 27% decrease in people smoking across the globe.
Oh, really?
From 2010. So
right. Well, that's still pretty impressive.
So 27% less people from 2010 are smoking.
That's really good. Like, but there's also vaping now. So
that's why that's what I was about to say. Like, they didn't give up smoking. They just changed drugs.
Yeah. Well, it's the same drug, just different forms. You know. It's like, people are no longer smoking bongs. Yeah, but joint use has gone up 500%.
Exactly. You know? So it's, and also, vaping is slightly more dangerous.
I've seen like back and forth on that. We should really look into the vaping thing at some point. Like, do a deep research.
I mean, it's more harmful for the environment, that's for sure.
Really?
Extremely much so. Because it's lithium batteries, man.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
And you want me to go again through how lithium is made?
Oh, no. No, you know, forced labor and extraction from South America. Yeah.
No, South Africa.
And South Africa.
No, lithium mostly comes from South Africa. Then it gets processed in China. Then it gets sent into... what's it called? Northern country.
Yeah, Finland.
One of those countries to actually make it into things, and then they send them back to China.
Yeah, that
to actually put it into things, which is insane. Which is just insane.
Dude, global like trade networks are so bloody complicated. It's actually kind of insane. Like it's actually kind of fucked. Like,
I mean, wouldn't you like? Why wouldn't you just build a factory next to the mine?
That's a good because it's actually more cost efficient to have it like shipped like all that way. Bizarrely, like it's a really weird. Paul Krugman, the economist, he wrote up a huge like essay about how this works and why it works. I think it was kind of his idea, really, because he was like a really important economist during the 90s and the Clinton years, and and then of course America dominates global trade, so they sort of arranged everything so it's like this swap sort of. You know, we make stuff cheaper than you can, so we'll just buy it, and the shipping costs don't matter because it's like only a small percentage. As long as it's a big enough order, it's only a small. Yeah.
But that's still you're still harming the environment. And also, lithium. They only just recently started looking into recycling lithium, and it is doable, but it's very expensive to do.
Which means it's not going to get done.
It's not going to get done, right? And also, if you look at vaping, plastic.
Yeah, true.
So much plastic.
Yeah.
It's insane. So it's like, that's why they banned the single-use vapes.
Yeah, because it was just going to
But you know what they did
problem.
to make them not single-use vapes? They added a USB drive that you can charge them with.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's basically it.
But they're still single-use vapes.
You still have to crack them open to like get the juices in.
Yeah. So it didn't make it any better. Like they didn't look properly.
Andre, this is supposed to be like a positive.
It's very positive. We're just, saying facts.
Pointing out that it's not far enough.
Yeah, it's not far enough.
Still, I kind of thought, like back in the 2010s, that the anti-smoking sort of push had kind of reached its limit because everyone grows up now learning that smoking is bad, smoking is bad, smoking is bad, smoking is bad. It gets hammered into you basically. Yeah. And I was thinking, okay, if this is like as many people as are gonna not smoke ever, then it's kind of reached its limit.
So I think Australia was talking about it, and there's an actual country that put in somewhere in Asia. There's a country that put in a generational ban on smoking.
Interesting.
As in, if you were born after the 2000s, it's illegal for you to buy cigarettes.
Wow, that's kind of insane.
Well, it's not, because that's one way you can get rid of it, as in making it illegal generationally. Because if you were like us, born in the 90s, they will let you do it because you're already gone. They don't.
We're already screwed.
You're gone. You're gone. Well, they just protect the kids by making it completely illegal for them. Not just because they're not 18, just completely legal for them.
I'm curious as to how well that will work, because it didn't really work with weed,
Well, but it's not the same thing with weed.
Wait, is this in China?
No, it isn't. It's somewhere in Asia,
but it's not China.
But it's not China, and also Australia is looking into actually putting it into effect.
I can see Australia doing it because they have like a nanny state, like they really like the nanny state sort of like government constantly.
And also they're a big ass island that can ban imports.
Yeah, that's true. They can do that.
So they'll be like, we're done with this.
Well, they can try. We'll see how it goes.
Let's move to something more positive.
Yes.
You know how pizza really smells good.
Yeah.
And you start salivating as soon as you smell it. And all of a sudden you get excited because you're going to have pizza and stuff.
Yeah.
And that, so even if you hate pizza, the benefit of stress relief, it's still there just because you smelled pizza.
Oh, really? So you don't actually have to eat the pizza
to actually reduce your stress and boost your mood.
So smelling pizza reduces stress, new study finds.
That's a study, right? So apparently it gives you a 40% boost in your mood.
In that case, why isn't New York the happiest city on earth?
Well, they are now. They have free daycare.
Yeah, they have lots of free shit coming their way. Good for them.
Yeah. Well, the study was made by University of East Anglia.
East Anglia, yeah.
I think is it in London or is it?
No, it's north of London. East Anglia is where you'll find Norwich and things, I think. I always get Norwich and Norfolk confused. I'm pretty sure Norfolk is a bit more north, but Norwich. I'm from Norwich. There's a weird way of talking in East Anglia. Lots of pretty villages though.
Another fun one coming your way, Billy. A new bill in California will define and then ban ultra-processed foods in schools.
Interesting.
Didn't we have a certain famous chef in the UK trying the same thing?
Oh no! Oh, don't remind me, man. It's terrible.
How did that actually affect you?
Well, all of a sudden, all the food in the canteen was twice as expensive and less tasty. That's basically what happened.
Well, because they gave you vegetables?
No. They didn't change the menu that much. They just used slightly higher cost. I used to have a packed lunch anyway because I was poor. So packed lunches are always cheaper. But there was a couple of vending machines next to the canteen, which I always used to use because you get a £1 coin, £1. You could get a bar of chocolate and a can of drink. Boom. Why wasn't that banned in their new? Oh, it was. That's the point. Because then it was replaced by some sort of weird rubbery kind of tube thing, which was £1.50, and nobody liked them, so nobody bought them.
Rubbery?
Yeah, it was a sort of.
What was it supposed to taste like?
It had different flavors, but it all just tasted like sort of rubbery plastic shit, and it's oh, this is healthy for you, and I'm like, I don't trust that. It says it's healthy on the cover. Yeah. I don't trust it though.
It's did you know that absolutely every single Tic Tac is 0 calories according to American FDA?
According to the American FDA, which is famously not good at this.
So basically, if anything racks under 1 calorie, it's considered 0 calories.
Oh, right. So it's 0.95 calories or something.
So basically Tic Tacs, because they're so small, they calculate per Tic Tac itself.
That's such a sneaky bastard way to get around
it. The serving portion of a Tic Tac is of 1 Tic Tac. So basically it's 0 calories. But if you chuck down 10 of them, that's 10 calories.
Who eats a single Tic Tac at a time? The answer is literally fucking nobody.
I know.
I eat entire boxes at a time sometimes.
I love the orange ones.
I like the what was it, the purple and green ones they used to do? Do they still do those?
I don't know. I haven't seen Tic Tacs in a while.
I haven't bought Tic Tacs in fucking years. But it's amazing to me that like I have seen them like advertise themselves as no calorie.
Yeah.
Like
because there's
Americans.
Because of America. I mean, I'm not sure if the European Union rules apply in the same way, but that's why in America Tic Tacs are 0 calories.
No, the EU doesn't rule things like that. The thing about the European model versus the American model when it comes to like food regulations is in America you have to prove that something's bad before they'll get rid of it. Like you have to like do the science and prove it. Over here, even if there's like a slight risk, they don't give a fuck. They'll just ban it, which is really good when it comes to like food regulation.
Yeah, because you want to know exactly what you're gonna consume.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Realistically speaking, nobody has a serving of 1 Tic Tac.
No.
Just because you said it's a serving of 1 Tic Tac. The same way when the bag of crisps on the back, it says, oh, serving of 33 grams, the whole thing is 150, and I just scoff it down. No, this serving is 150. Tell me how many calories it's 150.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to scoff that down.
And you look
anyway.
at like the little dietary information, it's just red, and it's just like
okay.
What? So like they do that with, I swear I saw this on one of the like the Tesco sandwiches where it's just like, oh, serving portion is 1 sandwich. And I'm like, but it's a 2 sandwich.
It's 2 sandwich.
What the fuck?
What did you do on sandwich?
No. Anyway, we're getting into negativity again. Let's go. Let's be positive. Positivity that came out from last year, Andre. Come on.
Oh, this one's gonna actually change the mood because we need to change the mood towards the end of the video anyway. So let me just change the mood.
Oh, is this chill?
It's good news, but actually we both know it's not good news because it's BS, right? You ready for it?
Yeah.
Microsoft founder Bill Gates.
Oh, God!
Announced that he will give 99% of his fortunes, to his charity.
To his own charity.
By
Interesting.
2045.
Really? By 2045?
Improving health and education services in Africa.
Fuck's sake. The Bill Gates Foundation really likes to talk about its work in Africa. It doesn't do as much good as it claims to.
No, but they do a lot of harm. And if you look at conspiracy theories.
Oh, God.
Like the things that
Dude, we don't need conspiracy theories when it comes to Bill Gates, all right? He was Epstein, all right? He was in the Epstein files.
Exactly.
End of conversation. The guy shouldn't, give up 99% of his stuff by 2045. He should be arrested.
I knew that's going to change.
He should be arrested and his stuff should be taken from him. That is what we should do.
Well, all of them, but it's never going to happen because it's America.
I know, but imagine if we just took 100% tax on anyone who's in the Epstein files, 100% wealth tax. We'd probably be able to pay for ending world hunger.
No,
and shit.
you wouldn't, because all these rich people, they don't pay tax to begin with. So
that's why you make new taxes, Andre.
100% of zero, it's still zero, Billy. That's how it works. I'm just saying, it's basic mathematics.
I have been beaten by basic math here, but still, arrest them, take all their shit, turn it over into homeless shelters or whatever. Awesome. I think we should do that. Bill Gates would by offering himself up to the authorities and making this plea deal with them, maybe he gets a nice prison cell or something. Then if he just did that and set the precedent for it, that would have done infinitely more good in the world than his entire foundation.
Calm down, Billy.
No. I'm serious, man. I'm legit serious about this. He should do that, and he should do that now. Mr. Gates, if you are spying on us and listening,
he's not.
Do it.
We're not important.
Hand yourself in.
It's not important.
They're going to come for you eventually.
Yeah, they're probably nothing going to happen. Don't worry about it.
I can dream, man. Yeah, that did change the mood. You were correct. You're very correct.
So you're ready for this one?
Oh, is it another Epstein-related one?
No, it is.
Good.
Well, sort of. It isn't though, but it is.
Oh God,
it isn't really though. So we're done with that list. That's already all gone.
Oh, so that's a nice positive list of 2025 things.
Yeah, I wanted to end it up on something that would really annoy you. so
I was trying so hard, man. I was trying so hard. Okay, chill half over. Hit me.
Okay, cool. You know what people forgot about?
What did they forget about, Andre?
America's gold card visas.
Yeah. So this is basically, if you have $1 million, you can just buy yourself a citizenship.
Whoa, my good sir. It's more.
Oh, has it gone up?
There's more. No, there's more stuff. Did you ever look into why Donald Trump decided to do this?
I assumed it was to like get Russian oligarchs or some shit.
So there's this thing that's happening in America at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? So as soon as Donald Trump came back into power, he started cutting funding and grants from research and from doctors and from all the important places that you should
like child cancer research.
It's also, they can't cut
Meals
funding.
on Wheels.
Yeah, they cut funding, they cut budgets. They do not sponsor new trainees in the science fields anymore.
Nope.
So there's this thing that this concept that's happening to America at the moment, which is calling brain drain.
Yeah.
Which basically brain drain is not literal brain draining, which sometimes it does feel that way, but it refers to the migration.
It's not what we experience after a work day, where your brain is literally leaking down the back of your skull.
It's not that. It's not that. It's the migration of skilled professionals such as doctors, engineers, scientists, and financial experts from a country or a region because they want to have better opportunities and they want to have a better life.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if I would be a doctor, Billy, I'm not, but if I would be a doctor, right, and I spend 7-8 years or how much they train to become a doctor.
About 7 years.
To go to a country that promised to look after me and then all of a sudden gives me nothing, I would leave because I still have my skills as a doctor.
Yeah. I mean, people need doctors everywhere. They haven't managed to AI that yet.
Exactly. So you will leave, so everybody's gonna go look for a better quality of life.
True. Didn't Macron say, like, during Trump's first term, it was like when he just got elected president and people still liked him in France, Macron said, yes, all American engineers, come over here. Like,
yeah, but so I wanted to mention this later, but I can mention it now. So the main countries that are actually recruiting American doctors and engineers and all that is France, the United Kingdom, Japan, funny enough.
That makes sense.
Which is, because Japan always been a culture where they don't like foreigners.
True. They've actually made exceptions. It's actually easier to emigrate to Japan if you're American because the Japanese governmental system was basically set up by Americans after the war.
Fair enough. And also Germany. So all these people are just these rich-ish countries are taking all these people in. And they're like, dude,
we'll give you a good pay, universal healthcare.
We'll give you the grants. We're gonna train your children and do whatever. So
the same thing happened after the Soviet Union collapsed. As soon as the Soviet Union collapsed and that robust science structure that the Soviet Union, even in the later half of its existence, still had solid science structure. As soon as the Soviet Union collapsed, the Russians went, right, burning it down for parts, and just everyone with any brain just fled.
So you want to guess how much money in grants they canceled in the?
How much?
I want you to guess.
I know Elon wanted to cut several billion. I'm not sure how much they actually cut.
Up to $1 trillion. Oh, not up to $1 trillion, as in 100 billion.
Oh, right.
That's how much they want to cut by the end of it. So everybody's just.
Oh, that's how much they wanted to cut. Was $1 trillion. Yeah. How much did they actually cut, though?
They did cut close to that.
Really?
Yeah,
Science
but it means nothing. But it's nothing for American economy.
Yeah.
So they did not actually put a dent at all.
I would double check that because I'm pretty sure they said they cut a lot more money than they actually did. Because they did a lot of that by firing a lot of the federal workforce, but a lot of the federal workforce has now come back. So
no, I'm Israel. That it's over 1,000 grants, not the money.
Oh, right.
I read that wrong. Never mind. I'm gonna have a word.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have a word with
the writer of your notes.
Yeah, exactly.
As in you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell myself off. Bad Andre. Oh no! Don't spank me. So what is this gold visa that Donald Trump offers? So for the very small amount of $1 million.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Which tons of
American
doctors have,
dollars,
by the way.
Yeah. Plus $15,000 for processing fees.
Oh, $15,000 just for processing fees.
Just for processing fees.
Where does these processing fees go, Andre?
We'll get to that a little bit later because I have a whole thing.
I have a hunch, but carry on.
So you will get a visa and you will be able to be a resident and then a citizen within the United States.
Because a gold card is like the version of the green card, which is the standard.
So it isn't. So in America, there are a few different types of visas. So what this visa that Donald Trump made takes two different visas, and they kind of butchers them and mix them and puts them together to a certain degree.
Is it all the bad parts?
Well, no, it's the good parts, but the idea is, right? So he takes these existing visas because he can't create new visas. Because in the United States law, only Congress can pass visas, as in like create a new visa,
right,
or change immigration law. So he has no right.
Well, why doesn't he just try and get it through Congress then?
Because Congress doesn't want to do it.
Well, the thing is, Congress over there just basically rolls over and like takes it.
Well,
from
the
him.
thing is, Congress realized that these visas, this thing that Donald Trump is doing, it's putting a lot of red flags out there, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Right. So, what visas is he butchering? So there's two visas that he's butchering. The first visa, which is EB1, is also known as the Einstein visa.
Einstein,
as in Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
That's
Einstein.
That's how you say his name.
Einstein.
Just get your facts right. Anyway, so he's taking these visa, which is it's basically made for extremely intelligent people that will come there and do research and become scientists and actually improve their society.
Yeah.
The second visa is for research and development. As in, you come in, I have a whole bunch of degrees, I can do research and development in your country to improve your country. So these two visas are made for really intelligent people. But
both of them are gone.
But Donald Trump does his gold card thing, and you're like, well, what are you getting for $1 million? What am I getting for $1 million? Well, you're allowed to bring your whole family.
Oh.
But you have to pay another $1 million for every single one of them. Plus $15,000 for every single one of them as well.
There's like a bunch of Russian, billionaires or whatever going, is my kid worth $1 million?
I don't know.
He's just going to get drunk and party in Miami.
Exactly.
Should I bring him over? I can't. He can pay for it himself out of his allowance.
But here's the funny thing about this. If you go on their website, right, there's a little small print there because it's a golden card, right? You'd think it's going to be called a golden card visa. No, there's a small speculation there saying you will be allowed to live in the UK under the EB1 or EB2 visa, not actually on a new visa that he created.
Right.
So he basically fast tracks you to get the EB1 or EB2 visa.
For the low price of £1 million.
Exactly. But here's the other problem, right?
Wait, do they still have to qualify? They still have to be
no,
people with degrees and shit?
No, they just fast track you.
Okay.
Through the whole process.
So you have a fake R&D visa.
So you see how this is going to start being negative for the economy, as in these people come in, they don't do anything good.
They just have a lot of money.
They just have a lot of money. Right?
Well, to be fair, what they're going to do with that money is probably invest in the stock market.
So last year...
For Donald Trump, it's going to work very well.
Yeah. No.
Until the stock market inevitably crashes again.
Well, he's going to probably manipulate it again, allegedly.
Yeah. So where is the money going, by the way, Andre? You mentioned that.
So, funny, actually. On the website, it's not called a fee. You will see another small speculation saying that this is going to be considered as a gift to the country.
I see.
So it goes in the country's budget.
Wait. That's for tax reasons, isn't it? Because you can't tax a gift or something.
So I'm not completely sure, but the idea is it goes under the category of gift to the government. Right. You're not paying a fee. You're gifting it to the government. Because
are you gifting it to... the president of the United States?
No, you're not, because it goes still in the government's budget.
Okay.
Right. So they claimed that last year they made $1.3 trillion off of this.
I call bullshit.
So if you run the numbers, right, in order to make $1.3 trillion, that means America is richer by millionaire per capita of 100,000 people. Which I don't think that happened,
I've got a feeling that 100,000 people did not buy his thing, no.
Yeah. But you know what you also call a gift to a politician?
Oh, a bribe.
Oh, thank you, dude. I didn't know you're going to go straight into that. But yeah,
of course it's a bribe.
It's called you're basically bribing the government to let you get in the Americas.
Okay, even as a rich person, if I had so much money that £1 million wouldn't really bother me.
Yeah.
why the fuck would I would not travel to America on the basis of this visa, because at some point the Trump government is going to be gone. I do not think they're going to be like honoring those visas after that. I do not think so.
Well, I wanted to go into that a little bit later, but fair enough if you put it up, right? So because it's not passed by Congress. Mm-hmm. Next president,
it's not valid.
Day one, he walks in, he can cancel all these people's visas, and because it's under the category of a gift, you can't claim
get it back.
So there's a risk you're paying $1 million just to be in the States for 3 years.
That's hilarious.
You're a massive corporation, but you want to get employees from abroad. You can do that as well, because it's a gold visa, but for corporations they did, right? But this time, because you're employing them, you have to pay $2 million per employee that you want to bring from abroad.
Oh, really?
On this visa. Yeah, exactly. And then there's a 1% maintenance fee every year.
Oh, really?
And a 5% transfer fee as well.
Per person?
Per person.
Fuck that, dude. That's so bad.
If you work it out, 1% maintenance fee per year is...
20 grand, isn't it?
It's $1,700 a month just to live. It's insane.
Christ.
I mean, like,
so that's
your employee needs to make you at least... I don't know. He has to make you a lot of money.
He has to make you and this lasts for 3 years. Call it generously at max. It lasts at maximum for 3 years. So in order to, so that employee is going to have to somehow generate $2 million and plus another 20 grand every year.
Yeah.
So that's $2,060,000. God.
Would you like me to work out how much that is in 3 years?
Yeah. How much is that per year?
I don't know. Can you just randomly talk? And
yeah, of course I can randomly talk. Scat singing like I'm Kim Cattrall. I'm not really very good at scat singing, dude. I'm not.
He needs to make you every month 60 grand.
Every month 16 grand.
60 grand every month.
Fuck.
He needs to bring you a profit of 60 grand every month to just break even.
So it means he has to build an entire, luxury sedan by himself in order to make you that money.
Every month.
Just by himself. That's awesome. I can't see this taking off somehow. I can't see big corporations necessarily.
Well, people are going in with this visa.
Oh,
right? So there's, I don't know why they're doing it. I think people that own sort of their big CEOs in companies or whatever, they pay their own way to get into the United States, which I don't understand why. Because basically what they're trying to do with this, it's because they have, so I looked up America's deficit every year. It's 1.8 trillion.
It is right now, yes.
Yeah, so
it's gone up a bit lately.
So they're thinking, we're gonna cover the deficit, and we're also gonna bring skilled workers in. But you're not bringing skilled workers in because they're all leaving.
Yeah. And you're not covering the deficit because you just raised it by $1 trillion for fun and also to fund ICE.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and also, even if you're on one of these visas, you got a gold card or whatever, if you're brown or you look like you might be a foreigner, ICE is still going to fucking bother you.
Exactly. So here's the other thing.
I paid $2 million quid and all I got was beat up by ICE.
So they have another visa, which there's EB1 and EB2, which you're going to be registered under. But it's actually taking money away from an actual good visa they have for entrepreneurs, which is the EB5, which is also known as the investor's visa.
Yeah, that's the one that Chinese investors come over on. Yeah.
So the visa is the conditions of the visa, because it has conditions. You have to have $1 million of investment inside of the country, right? So you move to the country, you have to invest $1 million.
Okay.
And you have to create 10 jobs. That's the rule.
That's a good rule, yeah. Makes sense.
So in order for you to keep your visa, your company, which you brought here, has to be sustainable, so you can have 10 employees and have that initial 1 million. So that means you're making jobs in the country, and you have to keep those jobs because you're going to lose your visa.
Yeah.
So that means you have to be a profitable business and pay your taxes within the country, right? So now they're absolutely killing that because look at it, I'm going to spend $1 million anyway. I don't have to invest. Well, I'm going to lose it straight away. But then I don't have to create 10 jobs.
Yeah, I could just move
then you
there.
lost 10 jobs from that. And if, let's say you have 100K people coming in the country that could have invested that and made 10 jobs, the country would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But you don't get that.
Of course not.
So it's such a stupid thing, right?
No, it's what a lot of people have called like because Donald Trump is a rich person and he's always been a rich person and he's always hung around with rich people. There's a thing that happens called elite projection, right? So people who are very, very rich assume that things that benefit them are beneficial for everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's...
It's like Elon Musk with his oh well, I would really like, I don't like public transport. I don't like getting on public transport. So why would anyone else want to use public transport? Yeah. So he invents robo taxis or tries to invent robo taxis and fails.
Well, he did robo taxis in California, and I saw videos of...
That was actually a different company. That wasn't him. That was Waymo you're thinking of. They did.
No, Uber has he
doesn't own Uber. No, Uber are trying to do the robo-taxis thing. They're trying to...
because they're using Teslas.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are using Teslas. But...
that's where I misunderstood.
Yeah. But the Waymo people are they're trying to expand over here right now. It's quite funny. I saw a story about that the other day.
What, with...
robo-taxis in London.
Oh, dude, London.
London famously if you are a cab driver in London, you have to take an exam called the Knowledge. It's like a thing you have to study for 20 years in order to know your way around London. It's a really difficult city to navigate because the roads don't make any sense, and it was built on, a Roman fort from 2,000 fucking years ago. So
the roads are very narrow. Like, I drove to London 3 times and I hated it.
It's hell. Everyone knows driving in London is hell.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, you help friends out because you drive to London, but I would not willingly go to London.
Yeah, when you came up and helped my beloved partner move down here, thank you very much for that, by the way. I'm not sure if I've acknowledged that publicly, but okay. Just saying it. Yeah, but luckily we were kind of lucky because we kind of dived onto the North Circular and went.
We just went in and out, which was nice, but still. That 5 minutes
of being stuck in traffic hell,
and people not knowing how to use roundabouts. What's wrong, dude? You go in a circle. It's not that hard. Stay on your line.
That's the thing. Americans programming these robo taxis or whatever. They have no concept of roundabouts. They don't know what a roundabout is. They don't have them.
Not even English people know what roundabouts.
No,
nobody knows when they're supposed to go in and go out. Oh, you know when you go in, but you don't know how you're getting out of there.
And you don't know how to indicate your way out. People fuck that up all the time.
It's weird though because the rules are so.
It's not too bad. I mean, if you're on a motorbike, you get more used to it.
Oh, don't start you in your motorbikes.
Well, I'm just saying, there's more risk of death. You learn those things quickly.
Oh, yeah. So what kind of people are attracted by this visa, Billy?
Let me guess. They all like to party on small islands in the Atlantic Ocean.
Those people as well, not the ones the ones that care about not the right kind of miners, But anyway, so here's the thing.
I've got significant investment in miners. Oh, you mean like a mining company? No,
that's what I was. So it's mostly scammers, Russian oligarchs, and cartel bosses.
Oh, really? Cartel bosses? How quaint.
And so these people, they just want to move to the United States so they can launder their money.
When they kidnapped the Venezuelan president and put him in jail for ownership of machine guns and drugs. They actually a week before, or was it a week after? I can't remember. A week before, they actually released a former Honduran dictator who had also been a cartel boss, so who'd also been in prison for the same shit. There's no consistency over there.
Well, why would they be consistent?
Of course not.
So here's the thing, right? This is not the first time something like this happened in the world. Cyprus and Malta did this.
Yeah, they did.
And they shortly after stopped doing it.
Why?
Because they realize all these people that come and buy these visas, they're not good people.
No, they're insane criminals who
So they stopped, and they're not doing it. I mean, if Donald Trump would actually read some news and actually do some research, because I'm 100% sure this didn't come from him.
Oh, no. This was not his idea. This is somebody else underneath, some scum lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, so it wasn't his idea. It was some boardroom somewhere, somebody having this idea.
It's it'd really help our guys out. And by guys, I mean fellow criminals and pedophiles. It would really help out if you could just pay $1 million to get into the country.
But they are working on something new.
Oh no. What fresh hell is this?
So they're doing a platinum card.
Oh God.
Why charge just 1 million, Billy?
When you can
charge 5.
So it's the same thing, but for 5 million? Do I get extra benefits?
So you're sitting there and you're asking me what benefits you get.
What further benefits do you get?
What further benefits you get from this?
You get to be in a great country, and you get to invest in a brilliant stock market. It's so beautiful.
So basically, it's the same benefit as the first tier, because you know how this works. It's tiers. It's like a
Pyramid scheme, yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme, right?
Yeah.
You get the same benefits as the previous scheme. But on top of that, you don't have to pay taxes on foreign income within the United States.
Wait. So you don't have to pay taxes on your income?
Foreign income in the United States.
If you're a foreign billionaire?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, if you pay 1 million, you come into the country, you still have to pay tax.
Yeah, even on money you bring in, yeah.
And now, you don't have to pay any tax.
Jesus Christ.
So you pay 5 million. If you're already a billionaire, paying 5 million means nothing.
There's going to be so much blood money and laundered shit.
There is a little condition. You can only spend 270 days a year in the country.
Oh no, what a shame.
Which is basically most of the year.
Well, I memean, America's big enough that they can just tunnel out entire sections of, under... If you're a billionaire, America, you can basically do whatever you want there.
Yeah,
so,
it's the land of the free if you're rich enough.
If you're really fucking rich, yeah. I mean, seriously rich.
So after all of this, 3 in 4 researchers within the United States are considering leaving within the next year.
That's fair. Come over here. We need more
And international student enrollment dropped 30%.
I'm amazed it's only dropped 30%, frankly. I wouldn't trust a fucking student visa over there. Fuck that.
So now the Democrats and the Republicans look at this and they're actually like, oh wait, there's some red flags here. So one thing that Donald Trump does do is unite people that don't usually go together.
Yeah.
to find a common enemy.
Yeah.
So
which is him.
So now both sides are seeing all the red flags and are planning to stop all of this.
So they're going to actually they're going to put laws in place, say the president cannot do this because fuck
yeah,
that.
because it's insane. So we just have to wait and see what's going to happen.
I imagine what will happen is the Republicans will go, we're not really caring that much, but I suppose we'll try and do something. The Democrats will go, oh yeah, we'll sort of vaguely try even less than the Republicans to do that. So because
well, hopefully they're not going to. I mean, I actually don't care. Just let them burn the country down. Because at this point, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, we could go in and it'll just be imagine Fallout, but it's only America. That'd be awesome. We could just go there, wander in, scavenge things, pick up cool pre-war technology.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea. You don't think of the implications of America falling.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm joking. But,
allegedly.
Maybe we should just run on a different sort of, set of priorities, Andre. I think instead of rooting for things because they might be good for large numbers of people, I think that we should root for things based on whether they'll be funny. So
it would be funny. You would.
America collapsing would be very funny
and sad at the same time.
We all get to have a really smug laugh from over here in Europe before everything burns down ourselves, and we for that moment we'll get to say ha 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 ha, and that will almost make it worth it.
Not really.
Okay, the Posadist approach is not working. I can see that. Yeah, no one knows what Posadist means. Google it, kids. Anyway.
Well, on that homework, we shall see you next time.
Yes. Oh, remember to like and subscribe. We haven't said that in this entire episode.
In 3 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, we keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Help this thing grow, maybe. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Goodbye.